Hello, beautiful people. Welcome to Cooking with Usua. I hope everyone is well and safe. It's been a minute on here, and so today I decided to come your way with a very simple and delicious garden egg stew recipe. Without wasting much time, let's get right into it. I begin by cutting my garden eggs, and together with some papushito, I wash them, add them to a saucepan, and bring them to a boil. And of course, you can use any peppers of your choice. Once they are boiling on the side, I'll prep my ingredients for the stew. I have some onions, mackerel, tomato paste, and palm oil. I also have some eggs that I'll be using for my stew. After about 8 or 10 minutes, my garden eggs and peppers were ready. So I'll prep my asanka and I'll begin by grinding my peppers. Once I am okay with the consistency of my peppers, I'll then add in my garden eggs. Now, if you want a very smooth consistency, you can, of course, go ahead and blend your ingredients in a blender. But I am okay with the consistency the asanka or potoyua gives. Once my garden eggs are grounded to my desired consistency, I'll begin making my stew. To my saucepan, I'll add my palm oil, and once it is heated, I'll add my onions. And I'm not going to be using all of the onions because I'll leave some and use it in my stew later on. Once my onions have fried beautifully for about 5 minutes, I'll go ahead and add in my tomato paste. I will stir that in and allow it to fry for about 10 minutes just to get rid of the sour taste. After the 10 minutes, I'll go right ahead and add my garden eggs. You can add in your seasoning or salt before adding your garden eggs. Add some water if it is too thick. I went ahead and rinsed my potoyua and added that to my stew. I'll stir that in and go right ahead and add my salt and seasoning. I'm not a big fan of too much seasoning, but you can always go ahead and use any amount of seasoning that you like. At this point, my garden egg stew has been on the fire for about 10 minutes, and so I'll go ahead and add in my mackerel. I'll give it a quick stir because I do not want them to break apart, and then right after that I'll add my eggs. I'm using 3 eggs. I'll whisk that and then add it into my stew. Now please do not stir your eggs right away after you add it. Allow it to cook for about 3 to 5 minutes before you stir to give it that very beautiful look. In Tree we would say ebebobo fefefe. After about 5 minutes, I check on my eggs, give it a quick stir, and allow it to cook for an additional 3 minutes. Once that is done, I'll add in the rest of my onions, let it cook for just a minute, and turn off my fire. This is to just add some extra crunch and flavor to the stew. And there you go. And ta-da! Our very simple and absolutely delicious garden egg stew is ready to be enjoyed. Thank you so much for watching to this point. I hope you enjoyed this recipe and you're going to give this a try. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel if you have not done that yet. I went ahead and enjoyed my stew with some yam. And of course, you can enjoy this with plantains, cocoyams, and anything of your choice. Bye!